The hidden lives of street vendors, a slow rise of morning light, streets still yawning, a distant hum. Then, almost like magic, silhouettes start moving. You ever notice how a city wakes up before we do? Not the fancy parts. I mean the edges, the corners, those tiny spots you walk past without thinking. Those tiny spots you walk past without thinking. That's where they are, the vendors. The people who set the rhythm long before the rest of us roll out of bed. Today we're stepping into their world for a bit, a world most of us only brush past. But never really see. This is Mariam. She's been selling roadside breakfast for 8 years. When the sky is still a deep gray, she's already counting her change, testing her stove, whispering a small prayer because customers come and go. But survival has no guarantee. She told me something funny though. She said the hardest part of her job isn't the heat or the noise. It's smiling at people who don't even look up, and I get it. We're busy, rushing to work, glued to our screens, tired before the day even starts. But if you paused for, what, 2 seconds? You'd see she's not just selling food, she's keeping dreams afloat. Children in school, rent to be paid, hope stretched thin but not broken. Then there's Tund, 22, soft-spoken, stands at that same junction every day with phone chargers, cases, and whatever's cheap enough to buy and risky enough to resell. He told me he learned negotiation from watching his mum bargain in markets. Now he uses it to survive. Tund says his dream is to own a small shop one day. Somewhere with a roof that doesn't fly off when it rains, and for a second I caught myself wondering, how many small shops are waiting inside people we walk past daily? Of course, not every vendor carries sadness around. Take Mama Peace. She sells fruits like she's performing at a comedy show. She jokes, she teases. Sometimes she even forces customers to smile. She said laughter sells better than mangoes, and honestly, I believed her. By midday, everything shifts. The sun gets bold, traffic gets loud, and the streets, they breathe differently. Behind every shout is someone calculating profit and loss in real time. Behind every bargain is a story they probably won't tell you, and beneath all that, a quiet fear. Will they make enough today? Will the authorities show up? Will a small mistake ruin tomorrow? Rain is the enemy they all fear, flash, and its chaos, umbrellas up, goods dragged, people running like their lives depend on it, because sometimes they do. A spoiled bag of oranges, a soaked stack of books. That's not bad luck, that's dinner gone, school fees slipping away. A whole week rewritten by weather. But here's the part that always gets me, when the day starts to fade, and the city slows down. You can see it on their faces, that mixture of exhaustion and relief, a kind of victory, even on a bad day, because they made it. One more day, one more hustle survived. When you look at their hands, you see stories. When you hear them laugh, you hear resilience. When you stand in their world, even for a moment, you realize they are the heartbeat of every busy street. Without them, our mornings would taste different. Our lunches would feel incomplete. Our cities would lose their color. And maybe tonight, when Mariam gets home, she'll finally sit down. Maybe Tund will count his profit with a small, hopeful smile. Maybe Mama Peace will tell her kids another joke. We don't know, we're not there. But tomorrow morning, they'll be up again, before the sun, before us, carrying their dreams in plastic bowls, in wheelbarrows, in their worn-out pockets, and honestly, that's something worth seeing. So next time you walk past a vendor, maybe look up, maybe smile, maybe remember. There's a whole life behind that small table, a life the city depends on. Even if it forgets to say thank you, the hidden lives of street vendors, because every street has a story. Please like and subscribe for more.